Morning everybody, from the top of Saigon Sky Deck. We're 49 floors up here in the Bitexco Financial Tower, and wow, 360-degree views of the beautiful city of Ho Chi Minh, or Saigon, whatever you want to call it. Just have a look at this. Beautiful. So it is a really nice day. The sun is shining. It's incredibly hot right now as we're slowly moving into the hot season, or the rainy season. Look at that view onto the river of Saigon as well, and you can really see just how densely populated this city is. Today we're going to explore Saigon, give you guys our first impressions of this mega city. But yeah, I am absolutely blown away. I think both of us are blown away at what we're looking at right now, and we're going to kind of bring you around and show you all of the 360 view here too.
What an absolutely incredible day, way to start the day, and you can really see how vast Ho Chi Minh City actually is. It's so big. There's so many different type of areas, and I do believe from one of the places here you can even sort of look over into Cambodia, maybe over there in the distance, something like that. And it's so absolutely amazing. As Luke said, it's a really hot day, so we're happy to be inside of the AC right now, but yeah, we're gonna go out and sweat for a little while just to walk around Saigon and yeah, get a first impressions.
So guys, I'm just gonna bring you on a little bit of a walk around here and show you kind of exactly what it's like. So you have these binoculars up here which can give you a good far distance view. I don't know, I'm gonna see if I can give you guys that. Probably not. That's never gonna work, but yeah, I'm absolutely stunned by what you can see here. Roughly around, what is it, 175 meters, 178 meters up. So yeah, you can see just how densely populated the city is here in particular. So you have quite literally thousands, hundreds of thousands probably of buildings that are very densely packed together over there, and they're not high-rise at all, so very little high-rises, just a couple condos and stuff like that over there. Over here seems to be you're going into more of like the business district, so the buildings are getting higher, and then sort of as it continues around all the way over to here on this side, that's where you have some of the tallest buildings and some of the proper like financial district type of buildings too. But yeah, it's fascinating because it gives you a real understanding of the layout of the city, and this is quite literally our very first few hours of daylight exploring in Saigon, so it's great to be able to do this as our first stop.
I just realized as well, that's the area there that we're staying in. Just over here, just across the little bridge, we're kind of staying in this square here, which is, I feel like, very close to like the main city area, so you're not too removed, but you're also not quite literally in the hustle and bustle. So I feel like yeah, this area here was a good choice, and it's also nice to be so close to the water. And yeah, because I feel like if you're maybe staying somewhere here on this side, you might not get so much of a nice breeze. When you're close to the water, usually you have a nice breeze in your neighborhood.
A tower experience was something else, I have to say. Definitely well worth 240,000 Vietnamese dong per person. That's not bad at all. It works out to be just under 20 euro, or roughly around 20 US dollars for two people. Obviously it's something that we don't typically do because it is a little bit pricey, I'm not gonna lie, but for those views I can tell you what, it is, I think, worth it, especially if you're going to be going up there taking photos, taking video like we are. So definitely check it out guys, if you do want to be able to have a beautiful look over the city of Saigon. I would highly suggest that to you guys. Also, I'm sure when the sun is setting, so right around sunset time, if you are able to get up there, I'm sure it's probably when it's the busiest, but you'll get a beautiful night sky view of this city as well. And wow, now that we're outside, both of us are pumping sweat, but we're gonna go for a good walk through this city. Just have a look at that sky. Beautiful. Wow, so the beautiful Saigon River here, and there's a fantastic walkway that you can take. So if you are someone like Naomi and I, and you enjoy walking around, especially when you're in bigger cities, this is absolutely perfect. and you're sort of all the way along. You're getting to have a look at the amazing skyline on this side. Over on the other side, there's boats passing by. There's also plenty of boat tours and boat ferries and everything else that you can be doing, so keep that in mind. It seems to be very easy and very convenient to get around, and I have to say Saigon is definitely positively surprising us so far.
We just had a look there as well. Over there, this is the water bus station, so you can take a ferry to go around Ho Chi Minh City as well, and that ferry is only 15,000 per person, so under €1, and it does take you quite far depending on where you want to go, but I feel like it kind of takes you to the most important places. So if you do want to do that instead of walking in the heat in the direct sun, you can also do that, but for today we wanted to walk a little bit because obviously you're going to see a lot more when you're walking slowly.
Well guys, I didn't think it could be any worse for traffic than what Hanoi is, but I think we found it. Right here.
Stopping.
Like we literally have a green light, but people are still on the move. So, but a lot of you guys have been telling us the best way to get through traffic in Vietnam is just to slowly walk. So slowly but consistently walk through the traffic, and people will move around you, and that's very true. It's something that we have started to use in the last sort of week or so, and it works very well, I have to say. You just basically, no matter how busy it is, just stroll out into the road, which kind of goes against every sort of human survival function that your body has, because you're just literally strolling into traffic. But it works, it actually does, so it's a good tip.
It's very much counter opposite to what you would do in Europe. In Europe or in Germany and Ireland, wherever you might be, you just sort of stop at the side of the road, sort of there, and then all of the cars automatically stop and let you cross in the most optimal way, let's say it like that. And here it's like, no, you need to sort of be a little stronger for yourself and stand up for yourself and just walk. But very slow and also steady pace. If you all of a sudden start running or whatever, you will get hit by a scooter.
Right guys, so we made our way along the riverside, and we've actually made our way to get ourselves some Michelin star pho, believe it or not. And this is right up the street from where Anthony Bourdain actually had the famous soup lady too, apparently. And this is our new friends, Nate and Adriana.
Hey, how's it going?
These guys are really amazing people. They're from California, and this is the spot that we decided to meet them. So basically what we went for is some rare beef pho. Naomi got rare beef and brisket, which
double
is
meat.
Double meat, can't go wrong. And us three basically, we have our own little private section here with the rare beef gang. So we're gonna basically customize it. You can add everything in there that you want. There's some chili here, I think. You've got some beautiful greens here. You have this, which I think is like almost like a pork crackling type of thing, no? Is that what that is?
It's the fried bread, I think.
Fried bread, okay, fried bread. You've got sauce and all of your extras as well. And yeah guys, these guys also have a YouTube channel. So make sure, I'm gonna just basically put it up here. We're right here. And yeah, make sure you check them out. They're gonna be hanging out with us today.
Here a few years ago already at this pho place, right?
Yeah, the first time we came here, it didn't have the Michelin star, so that's a new thing. But it looks good. It looks as good as it ever was when we first arrived here. So I'm really excited to try it out again. And
you guys have been traveling for a long time now. Good while.
Yeah, we got a one-way ticket in 2015 to Bangkok, and then we just kind of sold all our stuff, and we started working remotely, and we just kind of went with it from there.
Legends.
Trying to figure it out since then.
Cool. And have you been multiple times to Vietnam?
Yeah, we came here for the first time in 2015.
2015.
And we stayed for 2 or 3 months here in Saigon, and then we decided to see the rest of the country, and it's been incredible. We've been back multiple times since then.
Cool. What's your favorite city? Sapa.
Sapa is great, but we haven't been in a long time, so it might have changed a lot since then.
Nice.
Such a nice tribal town.
Tribal town. Cool.
Lots of tribes there.
Give these guys a subscribe. We're going to enjoy our pho And yeah, we're gonna go for a little bit of an exploration around afterwards too.
It's a superior pho, by the way. If you do come here, make sure to check it out.
I'm glad you like it.
It's so good.
Wow, so I can highly recommend you guys, if you are looking for a pho, check out this place here. This is Pho Phuong, if I'm not butchering the pronunciation as always. This is the actual sign here. Pho Phuong. Fantastic. Very delicious. Great quality meat, great quality broth, and you can obviously customize it to your own preference, adding as much chili or as much MSG or anything that you need into it. So definitely highly suggest that place. And the price wise is just a little bit higher than it normally is, but you're getting Michelin star quality out of it, so just expect that. But this whole street here is absolutely packed full of beautiful places to eat. This is actually the famous sort of soup lady street here. And yeah, there's tons to do, there's tons to see. And you have beautiful like alleyways as well to check out. This is where you're going to find sort of the real hustle and bustle and the culture of Saigon as well. Cho Bin Tay. Cho Bin Tay.
Okay. Goodbye.
Oh, looks amazing. Okay,
big market.
Scooter driver.
Okay, come on.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Come on, bye bye. You want
I'll
to
go
go
out this side.
Bye
Bye. Bye. See you. Wow. Just had the friendliest Grab taxi driver that we've ever had. Little legend of a guy. And he was trying to speak with us, so we had to use Google Translate. Worked out really well. But now guys, we've made our way to one of the largest wholesale markets, believe it or not, in Saigon. And this is Cho Bin Tay. I hope I'm saying that correctly. And it's a big beautiful place full of many beautiful things. We've got a fruit juice stand outside here too that are selling a whole bunch of different things. Hello. And we're outside now, so let's go inside and see what they have to offer.
Yeah,
excited?
We were looking online for different types of markets and we found a lot of tourist markets, but this one seemed to be the less touristy version. At least that's what I read online. I don't know, we will have to verify this situation basically, but let's just stroll right in, have a look what this market is about. Oh, already looks like there's a lot of fabrics going on here. I can see some suitcases, some backpacks. Ooh, and there's a whole lot of upstairs as well. Looks quite big.
This is our like favorite thing to do. Sorry, the lighting is probably pretty bad here. It's quite dark on the inside, but there's plenty to see and do, and this is quite literally the perfect place for us. So let's go and check this market out. Okay, so talk about being overwhelmed. This is the layout of this market, so you can get a real grasp for just how absolutely bloody massive this is. So all of these represent individual stands and stores and vendors, and every section is something different. So wow, I think we could literally be here for a week.
Every single one of the colors seems to be something different, like bags and incense, fabrics. I believe right now, I don't know, they didn't put a "you are here" type of sticker anywhere.
We don't know where
but I
we
do
are.
believe we are in textile somewhere. Maybe somewhere here, I believe.
Yeah.
Because this is fabrics,
yeah.
So we are somewhere here.
Cool. I think what we're going to do, guys, is just dive in head first. Let's do it.
I think this is also only one floor, no? There's several floors to this building.
Oh yeah,
this is only
this is the first floor.
Oh, there's the other floor.
Yeah,
this is the other floor, so there's two of those.
There's two of those entire maps. Wow. Bigger even again. Wow, so look at all this, guys. All these different fabrics, materials. We have the Bitcoin logo. You've got Dior. You've got everything here, all under one roof. So this is definitely the fabrics and textiles section. And there's a lovely atmosphere here in the market, I do have to say. There's a lot of laughter, a lot of good vibes. If you want helmets,
People
this is the
here
place to come to.
People here also don't seem to be very selly.
Yeah, no, they don't really.
A lot of other markets, you feel like people really want to sell to you.
Yeah.
Here it seems to be very relaxed. It's kind of nice.
Super laid back vibe here for sure. You can actually really just sort of have a look and understand what you are looking for. And I think, to be honest, you could be looking for many hours. This whole entire section here is just thousands of helmets. You can have a duck head helmet. You can have this, I don't know what that is. Looks like some type of Pikachu or something. And then you've got sun hats. So if you are someone that needs a sun hat like Naomi does.
I have one at home.
She has one at home, she forgot hers today. But there's plenty of different hats like fedoras and yeah. Very nice. I love this. Could get lost for a long time in here. Doraemon.
Wow, this is also the place where you can buy a lot of sort of different dried items. A lot of this like tea type of things, like hibiscus and stuff like that. You can see some of the dried rose petals also for tea, chrysanthemums. I think this here looks a little bit like chamomile. And they have loads of different also dried mushrooms, raisins and so on. Just seems like there's a lot going on here. It's a big mix of everything kind of. And no matter where you are, you're a little bit in the way. And it also seems like this is where a lot of the tourist places actually stock all of their merch. So you do see a lot of these like traditional Vietnamese hats like the lady is wearing just there. You can buy them here as well, which are beautifully drawn and so on. So yeah, it seems like this is kind of the place to come a little bit for everything depending on what you're looking for, but you're definitely gonna find it here. So this is a really cool place actually.
You can get like a juice or something.
Avocado smoothie.
Ooh.
Oh, what's the price though? It doesn't say a price.
I really want an orange juice, like a cold orange juice.
Yeah?
Epcam.
One and the avocado.
Yeah,
one.
okay.
Simple bowl. Oh, come on.
Wow.
So
Gonna
the
get ourselves
prices-
some juice.
At least on the board there, the most expensive one is 35.
Here? Okay.
Sure.
Come on. Gonna try ourselves some juice here. Some fresh juice, hopefully. And maybe cool off for a second because yeah, it's incredibly hot. And they have actually a fan up here. Right now we're like literally in the center of the market. And I gotta tell you guys, this is a very laid back market. Sellers are very friendly. They're not aggressive. There's no haggling that needs to be done. It's just a very laid back and very peaceful environment, and this is actually one of the most positive market experiences that we've had in a long time. And now gonna get ourselves a nice juice. Look at this, guys. Big jug full of beautifully fresh orange juice with some ice as well. Nothing better on a day like today. I'm just gonna mix it down a little bit, get that ice going and get it cooled down nice and cold. Give it a try. It's amazing, really amazing. Super fresh. I literally just heard them blending up the oranges as well, so it doesn't get much better. Very refreshing and full of vitamin C as well.
Very sweet, it's like,
Yeah.
but nice, like as in like actual fruit sweet, not sugar sweet. Super nice, very refreshing.
Beautiful.
My avocado juice looks very thick, kind of nearly like a guacamole. I'm very excited to try this. Kind of looks like it's just pure avocado, no mix. Also smells like that. We just paid, by the way, it was 60,000 for both juices, so a little more than €2. Really good price actually for both of them. We paid so much more before in different cities, so really good local price, I think.
So thick.
So thick, I barely get it up the straw. Oh, that's really nice actually. Oh yeah. It tastes like there might be a little bit of like maybe sweetened condensed milk or something like that in there. So there is a sweet aspect to it, or maybe honey, something like that. And ciao. But other than that, I think it's pretty much pure avocado. It's very good.
Let's give it a try.
You have to suck really hard.
Yeah, it legitimately looks like avocado ice cream. Yeah, tastes like avocado and ice cream. It is like sweet, very, very strong taste of avocado. So I think they used a lot of it. But yeah, that's incredibly thick. I think if you eat this whole thing, or drink this whole thing even, you're going to be full for a while. It's like a pint full of avocado, so really, really good. Wow guys, that juice really, really hit the spot. Gave us a little bit of a sugar rush, I think. And now we're just literally getting lost, to be honest, deep inside of this market. It is truly unbelievable in terms of the sheer size, volume and amount of different things that you can get, from textiles to things like right now where we are is like an incense area. It looks like you can get literally everything you can think of when it comes to Buddhist practices or anything you might need for a temple or something like that. It's really, really something else. And all along this section here is like food vendors and juice vendors like we just had. They're selling things like coconut juice, fresh fruit juice. You can even get yourself like some actual meals too. And yeah, there is quite literally a never-ending amount of things that you can be doing here. And there's an upstairs, which I think we might as well go up and check out.
Wanna go up?
Yeah, sure. Let's just wander upstairs. I'm just gonna keep rolling and give you guys as much of a real market experience as we can, because like we keep saying, this is our very first few hours here exploring in Saigon, so it was great to be able to run into Nate and Adriana, because they've been to Saigon a few times, so they were able to give us a couple different tips, and they definitely told us to check out some of the markets, and that's exactly what we decided to do after they left. So look at this whole different array of different snacks. Oh, they have chupa chups. They have them in Europe. I really used to love them when I was a kid. And then all these different salty snacks here too. Probably can sell them by the bag. It looks like maybe 250, 500 grams maybe of snacks. Would be perfect for a travel day like we just had before coming here.
I find it very, very interesting how little tourists there are as well. You basically didn't see any, and the people here in the markets also, they don't really seem to care about our existence at all, which is a really nice sort of change of pace, because obviously usually when you go to markets people are like very salesy or whatever. Here it's not the case. We can just walk around. As you can see, we've been walking around this entire time. Not a single person asked like, hey, you want to buy something or something? Like nothing at all, which is so cool for a change, no?
Yeah, have a look at this.
Oh, this is where we just were, down here, I think.
Yeah, we were just down here in the alleyway, and right now came up here, and it actually is like a really nice view. A lot of the buildings around in this section of Saigon seem to be on the like older side, so it seems to be like the older part of the city. And the part where we're staying is much more sort of built up, rather than here seems to be built out, and it's much more local. And yeah. Wow, I just can't get over how warm the people are so far here in Saigon. Honestly, first impressions of the people around here, unbelievable. We just keep getting smiled at. People keep nodding at us, and the taxi driver kept asking us like how long we were here and stuff like this. So
yeah,
A+ for the people so far.
The taxi driver also tried to give us like little coffee candies, and he was making like a sign with his hand, like a love heart and whatever. Like it was really, really cute. And oh, I think we are in the party zone now. Seems to be a lot of balloons. Yeah. Balloon and party. Oh, look at this. This is the not so well Pikachu. Oh, there's shoes down there.
Whole shoe sections.
Oh, cool. You can get yourself a pair of Crocs here.
Nice.
Oh. We don't own any pairs of Crocs. Maybe there would be an option. And also, there's the courtyard here in the middle.
Yeah, there's like a little bit of a temple actually, or like a
image
sort
house.
of an image house in the middle. And then it just, I don't know where it starts and where it finishes, but this market is gigantic. Really huge. I think we're going to go down and check out the shoe section here. There seems to be a lot of different slippers and sliders and everything.
You think they have shoes in your size?
Probably not. So we made it into accessory heaven here. Have a look. Tons and tons of different bracelets. Pretty much everything that you can imagine stretches for about half a kilometer down that way. Really crazy.
So interesting to see actually how much this area here differentiates from the other side of Ho Chi Minh that we have just been in. So this here just seems like absolutely different type of an area. Obviously this is a very, very local area. The area that we were in before, also kind of semi-local I feel like, but obviously you see a lot more white people sort of towards the city center than you would necessarily see here. But oh, look at this load of fried fish. Not fried, sorry, dried fish. If that would be fried fish, I think we would be buying some. And all of the things as well that you can find here, a lot of it is actually also ceramics. And I just had to look there, if we wouldn't live out of a suitcase, I would buy so many ceramics. We saw so many really beautiful bowls with like blue sort of, you know, the white and blue design on it. Kind of what you would refer to in English as China. Like porcelain China. And yeah, this market is just absolutely mental. It's really odd because it sounds relatively quiet for a market, right? But there is kind of a lot happening. It just seems to be more of sort of a quiet type of situation. And you can get pretty much anything here. Look at the giant bag of cashews. Wow, and I have cashews forever.
Alright guys, the challenge of crossing Saigon traffic. You see that? Absolute magic. It's called the slow walk. But now we're going to make our way towards Ba Tien Hao Temple, which is supposedly a pretty interesting temple. Not too far away. I think we're going to walk there. But this market, absolutely incredible market guys. Make sure to check out Cho Vin Tay. This is what it looks like from the outside. So let's go and see what we can see at the temple. Buddhist temple, by the way. I love this whole area here of Saigon, and I have to say we're very positively impressed by this city so far. Seems to be plenty to see, plenty to do, and it is a little bit overwhelming in terms of the traffic. Okay, I don't think the slow walk method is going to work anymore here. It's gotten a little bit crazy. Oh my god, look at this. There's like 1,000 people on this one junction.
I already crossed.
What?
The Vietnamese guy just walked past us and he crossed super
Vietnamese
fast.
guys, yeah, he literally passed us and he immediately just made it across. So I think we're going to have to give it a try. Whole video, oh my god, it's working, it's working. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh wow, we're never...
I cannot handle the amount of adrenaline.
Yeah. Never gonna get used to that, guys. Wow, this part of Saigon is very, very beautiful. It's definitely the older part, I think. But this is very cool. Look at the buildings. The buildings here are definitely not as high and definitely a bit more dated, but this is where you're gonna see the real character of a city. And wow, I can't get over how busy the traffic is. This is something else.
It's also really cool to see that every street sort of seems to be having their own little purpose. And this here kind of seems to be like convenience store street. So a lot of people here are selling like cartons of cigarettes and also some drinks. Oh, this is a toy store. That looks like a cool car there, no? And yeah, seems to be a lot of sort of convenience type of things. The man over there is just selling a lot of lighters and stuff like that. So yeah, depending on what you're looking for, and a lot of Southeast Asia actually, and Ho Chi Minh is no exception. You just need to know what it is that you're looking for and find the street that sells it, and then you will have like millions of vendors that sell that one particular thing, but you need to know what you're looking for first. Seems to be school pickup right now. Hello! Everybody's coming to pick up their kids, and it's absolute hello! Xin chào! It's absolute chaos. Hello! So you can see the entire street is lined with students waiting for their parents to pick them up. So yeah, there's a lot happening right now. And I think a lot of people are also getting sort of their late afternoon snack in right now. So yeah, absolute madness here right now. But very beautiful and positive madness, not negative.
Guys, the local lottery is currently playing. Everybody here is literally sat on the side of the road on bicycles and scooters watching the lottery play out. Look at how attentive they are of the screen. It's the screen here. So we see people selling the lottery tickets everywhere on the side of the road, and this is actually what people are doing now. They're seeing if they have the winning ticket for the local lottery. How cool is that? I've never seen this before in my life.
Never! Usually like my grandparents also always watch the lottery drawings, but they do it from like home, you know. But this is very cool.
This is amazing, I love this. Everybody just pulling up and checking the numbers.
Oh, I think the number was drawn.
Yeah, people are done now, they're all leaving. Well guys, welcome to this absolutely stunning temple. This is a Buddhist temple that goes by the name of Ba Tien Hao. And wow, absolutely gorgeous. I don't think I've ever seen something that's this unique in terms of structure. I absolutely love all of the incense. There's a powerful smell of incense in here. Very, very beautiful. All of the work that is being done on the structures is so intricate, and it seems to be quite an old temple.
The mural up there, like everything around here looks extremely old. Check this one, I don't know if you can see it properly. Wow, that's so crazy to see. All of the sort of wooden work and the structures, and also the entire decoration up here in the temple. It all looks really, really old and very intricately put together, right?
It's apparently from the 18th century. Wow, so it is old, put it that way. I absolutely love these doors. These doors go up like around 3-4 meters tall and lead into this incredible. I think we're gonna go a little bit deeper inside and show you guys everything that we can. At least we asked if it's okay to be doing this, and apparently it's fine, so let's see what we can see. Oh, and you have some what appears to be Chinese scripture here on the wall. Incredible place. Have a look at this, guys. So these things up here, I actually thought that they were just decoration, but they are incense, and all of them are currently burning. I don't know if the camera will pick this up, but there's smoke actually coming from these, and they're all actually incense that are burning away. Probably around 100 or so of them up here. Really adds a whole different vibe to this temple. And there's, like I said, a very overwhelming smell of the incense everywhere here, and it's such a beautifully designed place. All the natural light coming down from the sky, it's so nice. Oh, you can actually buy those incense here, nice.
Yeah, I think you put 40,000.
Very cool. 40,000, yeah.
For what? Then you maybe, I think you have to write something on the piece of paper, maybe.
Yeah.
And then
they'll put one up there. Wow, that's incredible. Like this.
Like this?
Similar to this picture, yeah.
Okay. And now?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
I take?
Half him.
Hello. Come on.
Come on. Wow. So we actually are gonna do our own one here, so we have to write our names down. So I think we're gonna be a part of this beautiful temple.
And now? I burn?
She's burning good, I think. Huh?
Is it?
Almost. Maybe
Did I
one
turn
more
it on
time.
properly? I'm scared to break it off. Yes?
You got it.
Okay. I give it to you.
Well. Wow, cool. Come on.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Wow.
This is so nice. I'm a little emotional.
Cool. Well, we're going to be hanging there for a while anyways. That's beautiful. What a way to kickstart our journey here in Saigon. Many people have done this before us, so it's a nice little way to give a donation to such a beautiful temple, I think.
Yeah. Super nice.